Imagine living in a place where Mother Nature throws the most unpredictable tantrums. A place where the weather forecast sounds more like a disaster movie plot. Welcome to Tornado Alley, a region that experiences over 1,200 tornadoes every year. That's right, folks. Here, tornado sightings aren't a once-in-a-lifetime event. They're more like, oh look, there's another one. And with all that destruction comes a hefty price tag, about $1 billion in damages annually. So why, you ask, do the 15 million people living here keep rebuilding their homes after every storm instead of just packing up and moving somewhere less, well, tornado-y? Stick around to find out, because things are about to get twisted. Welcome to the Undiscovered Wonder. First things first, Tornado Alley isn't a specific city or town. It's an expansive area in the central United States, where the weather is like a mad scientist's lab. Here, warm, dry air from the Rockies, cold, dry air from Canada, and warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico collide in a chaotic mix, creating the perfect conditions for thunderstorms and, you guessed it, tornadoes. But not just any thunderstorms, these bad boys are called supercells. Inside a supercell, there's something called a mesocyclone, which is basically a giant rotating updraft. As this mesocyclone gets stronger, it can stretch out, touch the ground, and boom, funnel cloud turns into a full-blown tornado. And when this funnel cloud touches the ground, it's like nature hitting the spin cycle on your entire neighborhood. The destruction depends on how fast the tornado's winds are spinning, which we measure on the enhanced Fujita EF scale, ranging from minor damage to your house is now confetti. Living in Tornado Alley is like living with a very unpredictable roommate. You're always on edge, wondering when the next outburst will happen. People here are always prepared. Weather radios, apps, and news channels are their lifelines. But all the prep in the world can't erase the trauma. Experiencing or even witnessing a tornado can leave deep scars, especially for children. Imagine, it takes less than 10 seconds for an EF5 tornado to lift a house off its foundation and turn it into splinters. That's why many homes here come with underground storm shelters, and public shelters are available for those who don't have one at home. These shelters are stocked with essentials: water, non-perishable food, flashlights, and first aid kits. Because sometimes you might be down there for a while. Schools and workplaces even conduct regular tornado drills to make sure everyone knows what to do when the sirens start blaring. Now, not all tornadoes are monstrous EF5s. Most tend to be EF1s or EF2s, which, while less catastrophic, can still cause significant damage, uprooting trees, tossing cars, and ripping apart roofs. Even with these milder tornadoes, the impact on daily life is profound. Power outages, road closures, and disrupted services are just part of the deal. When disaster strikes, organizations like FEMA step in to provide financial assistance, grants for temporary housing, low-interest loans for repairs, and more. But here's the harsh reality. Most of the financial burden falls on the homeowners. Insurance can help, but it doesn't cover everything. Rebuilding costs can range from a few $1,000s to over $500,000. So why do people stay? Why not just pack up and leave for safer pastures? For many, it's about more than just a house. It's about roots. Agriculture is a major industry here, and many families have been farming the same land for generations. Moving would mean leaving behind not just their homes, but their entire way of life. Plus, Tornado Alley offers a lower cost of living and a range of job opportunities. For newcomers, renting is common, and public storm shelters are their go-to safety nets. But the risk is always there, and for many, the decision to stay comes down to a mix of practicality, tradition, and, let's be honest, a bit of luck. There are plenty of myths that newcomers and tourists believe, like tornadoes can't cross rivers, or they always move in a predictable direction. Spoiler alert, those are false. Tornadoes can go wherever they please, and they're not always easy to see, especially if they're shrouded by rain or darkness. In the end, life in Tornado Alley is a constant balancing act between risk and reward. While tornadoes are a significant threat, they don't happen every day. Many residents go years without experiencing a direct hit, but when one does strike, the community comes together, rebuilds, and prepares for the next one. Thanks for tuning in to The Undiscovered Wonder. If you found this video insightful, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the world's most fascinating and sometimes terrifying places. Stay curious, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.